Welcome to today's chat about the AI frenzy, its hype, its challenges, and what Jeff Bezos thinks about all this bubble talk. It's a whirlwind out there, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's like everywhere you look, there's another headline screaming about AI. So, what's our starting point today?
Well, let's dig into the idea of the AI bubble. And it's not so much that the technology is fake, it's the excitement and the money moving way too fast that create a bubble feel.
Yep, right. You mean how investors get so caught up that they fund almost every AI idea, regardless of its strength, just to not miss the next big thing?
Exactly. It's like when tiny teams with, minimal products get billion-dollar valuations because the fear of missing out is so high.
Mm-hmm. That's such an interesting phenomenon. It sounds a bit like what happened during the dot-com boom, doesn't it?
Spot on. Bezos even draws that parallel. He differentiates between what we usually see as a financial bubble and an industrial bubble. Financial bubbles can cause real crises, but industrial bubbles, like early internet days, might hurt investments but leave behind lasting infrastructure and technological progress.
So, is he basically saying that even if the investments bubble bursts, the underlying tech still carries forward and adds value to society?
Yes, precisely. It's like if the hype crashes, the core inventions and matured products can continue to revolutionize industries. Industries like
Right.
healthcare, finance, practically every sector are getting an infusion from this AI wave.
That's fascinating. It sounds like the real story in AI is all about this horizontal integration, where AI is not just one product, but spans across multiple fields. Kind of like the invisible engine that powers various industries.
Yeah, exactly. And think about it. Even if today's excitement is a bit over the top, the potential is undeniable. AI can boost productivity, improve decision making, and essentially change how we work.
Funny how the same technology gets painted with such contrasting brushstrokes by the market versus what it actually delivers in real use cases, right?
Definitely. And that's why the advice in today's insights is so smart. Focus less on the headline grabbing unicorn valuations and more on actual applications. For instance, instead of getting swept up by investor excitement, look at AI tools that genuinely save time.
I love that angle. It's like choosing to invest your time in tools that can actually improve your workflow rather than just chasing trends. It's practical, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's this idea of experimentation. Start small, test out tools for tasks like writing, analyzing, or researching rather than diving headfirst into the hype cookie jar.
But here's a question. Don't you think that sometimes these bubbles, even if industrial, can still hurt if people invest too much into unproven ideas?
Sure, there's that risk. I mean, if you pour too many resources into overhyped ideas, you might see some tough corrections. But the core difference is, in an industrial bubble, even though some ventures fail, the innovations push society forward.
Yeah. So even a burst can leave behind useful tools, whereas a financial bubble might just drain the system entirely.
Exactly, it's a nuanced picture. While valuations sometimes skyrocket without a solid basis, the cumulative gains from the science and policies developed are what really matter
Right, indeed.
long term.
That's quite reassuring for the broader public, especially for folks trying to integrate AI into everyday work. But how should someone navigate this landscape practically?
Good question. The takeaway is to pivot from the hype. Invest in learning how specific tools can improve your daily routine, whether you're in research, marketing, or any other field. Focus on tangible benefits rather than chasing miraculous returns.
I can definitely see that working. It's rather like being a good chef, focusing on quality ingredients rather than a flashy presentation.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. It's like, if you build your dish with quality and care, the flavor will come through. And that's what sustains us, even if, trends come and go.
Absolutely. I also appreciate that the discussion touches on the fact that AI isn't confined to one niche, but is a horizontal technology affecting pretty much, well, all sectors.
Right, that interconnected nature is crucial to understand. Even if some startups go bust, The backbone of AI development, algorithms, data, infrastructure, keeps on evolving.
It really drives home the point that while the valuations may be bizarre, the technological trajectory remains solid and transformative.
And exactly why, even if we're in a bubble, it's like we're laying down tracks for the future of tech. It's less about getting rich quick and more about cultivating skills and understanding for long-term gains.
That's a refreshing focus. Instead of being caught up in market frenzy, everyday users and even founders can invest in learning the ropes and truly integrating AI meaningfully into their work.
Yes, and another key point is not to see any of this as investment advice. The real measure here is to be curious. Try out new tools in safe and manageable ways and see what actually saves you time or improves outcomes.
So it's basically a call to action. Be smart, experiment mindfully, and don't get dazzled by flashy headlines.
Exactly. It's all about deliberate experimentation and learning. And once you get past the noise of overhyped expectations, you can really harness AI's potential.
I agree. Although I do wonder if sometimes the bubble effect might trick even the most cautious people into overcommitting too soon.
That's a valid concern. There's always this seductive allure of the next big thing. But by keeping grounded in real use cases, you mitigate that risk. It's like not spending all your savings on a trendy gadget because you know its actual value.
Yeah, and it's about focusing on where you can see measurable improvements, like better productivity rather than just chasing sky-high valuations.
Definitely. And in the world of tech, those steady, enduring improvements are what shape our future. Even if part of the buzz subsides, the infrastructure and tools remain and continue to advance.
So, if I understand correctly, while some parts of the AI world might burst like a bubble, the true legacy is the technology itself that revolutionizes how we work and live.
Precisely. It's about adapting, learning, and utilizing these tools effectively rather than getting lost in the speculative frenzy.
Yeah, and that's a perspective that really empowers us rather than leaving us feeling cynical about the hype.
Absolutely. Stay curious, stay informed, and always remember to experiment smartly. That's the real takeaway for navigating this AI era.
I love that message. Thanks for this enlightening chat. It really helps strip away some of the noise around AI hype.
Anytime. Looking forward to our next deep dive into another fascinating topic. Catch you later.